Hello, my name is Ashley.
How you doing? My name is Chris.
Hello, Chris. Today, we're going to be working on changing negative thoughts and replacing them with more positive thoughts. Before we get started, there's a couple of things I want to go over. Confidentiality, everything that's said in this room stays in this room. Also, there are 3 terms that break confidentiality. Anything that you report as far as intent to harm yourself, intent to harm someone else, or child abuse. And another thing I wanted to cover is just a little bit of some rules for session. Just ask to be honest, only way we can make progress if we're honest with one another. And I guess just tell me if I'm saying something wrong, if you want to stop me, if you want to jump in by any means. Do you want to add any rules to that for session today? Anything you want from me?
No.
All right, we'll just get started. It's a little hot in here. See if we're both. Next time I'll try to accommodate you with a little bit of air. And this is also just a guide. If I'm looking down, I hope you're not disturbed.
No, I don't mind.
Okay, because this is just a guide to make sure I cover all the angles.
All right, that's cool.
Okay. Something I want to start off explaining is cognitive behavior therapy. Cognitive behavior therapy is a form of psychotherapy used to treat many phobias, anxiety disorders, depression, and there's many other mental health disorders that is used to treat. What CBT involves is recognizing distorted thoughts or negative thoughts, and kind of replacing them and making it more positive. So first thing we're going to do is go over a list of cognitive errors or cognitive distortions.
Okay.
And this is just a guide so that you can see, this is factual, a little bit of psychoeducation for you as well.
Okay.
So that you know all forms of negative cognitive distortions, so you're able to recognize it when it's happening in your own personal life. So the first one is all or nothing. Basically, it says you see things in black or white, so you there's no ifs, ands, buts, there's no gray areas. Either it is or it isn't. The second one is kind of overgeneralization. You see a negative aspect or event that's never ending, it doesn't stop. Mental filler, you pick up on one single negative detail and kind of dwell on that. You kind of fingle in that. And the next one is disqualifying the positive. You kind of reject the positive experience and not include, you reject the positive and you just focus all on the negative. And you can stop me if one sticks out to you.
Okay.
Jumping to conclusion.
Well, that one sort of sticks to me because that's sort of what I do. I don't think about the positives, I think about the negative.
Oh, perfect. So that's
I always think, even if I'm doing something good, I always think I could have did it this way, I could have did it better.
Okay.
I don't think I'm doing good enough all the time.
Okay. So that's your cognitive distortion. You kind of disqualify the positive. You're saying that you really don't kind of include the positive things. You just focus on the negative parts as far as things you probably could have changed.
Yeah, because I always think I could have changed it.
Yeah.
This way, I could have did it better, whereas though it came out good as it is.
Right. Most definitely. So I think that's something we'll try to work on today with you. Something that we're going to do today, I'll be using a worksheet. It's excuse me if I'm saying I'll just pull it up for a second. It's a core belief worksheet. And a core belief, do you know what a core belief is?
Yeah.
Do you know what yours is?
Yeah, that's what I just said. It's like, I don't know, I always think I can do better. My negative core beliefs, I always think I can do better and stuff. I always think I'm doing something wrong. I could have did it better. I could have did it this way. Mm-hmm. Whereas those coming out good is how I did it. I put my all into it. But I don't know, I always think negative. I could have did it better.
So you're not good enough, kind of incompetence. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so that's your negative core belief, and I'll just use this this blank sheet as opposed to focusing on the laptop. This is just our case reference, so you can see example of what we'll be doing today.
Okay. So
the top line you see, it says child core belief. So you just said I'm not good enough, so not confident. I'm not competent. We'll say that. Okay, and what we'll be doing today is kind of highlighting in session. Putting things in perspective, some of the things that happen in your life that kind of add to the way you believe, your negative core belief, and some things that happen in your life that kind of dispute your negative core belief, that say, hey, you shouldn't believe that. This is why you should think otherwise. So we're going to start off by saying some evidence against your childhood beliefs. So if you can just, help me jot down, I'll jot it down for you so you don't have to, look down.
What things that go against my negative?
Some things that kind of go against why you shouldn't feel like you're not competent.
Well, because it's saying the things I feel like the other people always say is good. If I might do something, I don't like how when I used to draw, I might draw something, but I don't like how it looked. But everybody else love it,
right?
They like it, but I I don't know, it's something about it I don't like. I think I could have did better.
So you get compliments from other people. People say
Yeah.
you're creative.
Even with other things, I might not like how I did something a certain way, but other people might say you did perfect.
Like you did perfect. Okay.
Like,
is there any other things that you can think of?
Not really off the back right now.
I can help you kind of guide you with some questions. Did you graduate from high school?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. That's an accomplishment. That definitely says you're competent. High school. Do you have any children?
No.
No? Okay. Do you take care of any siblings or any family members?
Yeah.
Do you name any? Can you think of anything? I don't want you to just feel like I'm like kind of giving you an answer, because I'm just trying to give you some questions to guide you. So, if something sticks out to you, just kind of, stop me and just kind of elaborate just a little bit as far as...
I have family members I take care of that need some help that's might be they're away right now. They need my help for financial. I might send them money here and there. I got family members I might need my help for, just like talking to them and be there for them.
Okay, support.
Little cousins down there for all the time. I support them all the time.
Okay. If anything that you've done in your life where you succeeded or did you fail? So this is because we're trying to go against it. Have you ever failed at anything you've tried?
Well, yeah. It's regular. Everybody fails at stuff they try.
Yeah, so that was probably kind of a not good of a question to ask.
Yeah, it's stuff I tried to do whereas though I felt like, whereas I was riding a bike, I fell and broke my arm, so that's a major fail. Like, I mean, I was really into the riding bike, so it's like I left it alone after that.
Oh, you talking about like the motorbikes and things like that? Okay.
So I feel like I failed in that because I really was into them, but after I fell, broke my arm, I wasn't really into it as much.
Wow, that's athleticism. That's very good because a lot of people don't I don't know how to do that. So you're athletic, and it sounds like you kind of stuck with it. You said you broke your arm before, and it sounds like you still enjoy riding. You still do ride.
Yeah, I started riding after that. Like I ain't ride as much.
Okay, you kind of got discouraged.
Yeah.
Okay. So give me some things that kind of go against that you're not confident on. Just maybe one or two. I don't want to kind of, talk too much to you. I want this to be a session where you feel like you're getting something out of it. So we're trying to go against you feeling like that you're not incompetent. So anything that's from the childhood till now that kind of adds to say, wait, I should have some confidence. I should say that I am competent. What gets you to have any other examples you can think of?
Like with sports, I used to always think I wasn't good enough to play basketball, play sports, but when I play, everybody would try to get me on their team.
Wow.
So it's like, all right, I'm good enough.
Okay.
I used to always think negative about it.
Team player for sure, because you definitely said everybody wanted you on their team. So that definitely shows you have something that everybody else wants, for sure. Okay. Well, we'll jump to evidence for new beliefs. So what are some things that kind of contributed to your negative belief? Like, what are some things that kind of happened in your life where you said, I wish I could change that? That kind of say, this is why I kind of believe that.
Well, it's a lot of things, like being in trouble with law enforcement, stuff that happened with being arrested, and like, I wish I could have changed, I could have did this way.
Okay, that's understandable.
Stuff like that, stuff like that. Man, and
like little failures. I know you mentioned that earlier. Small failures that kind of can add to you feeling like you're incompetent. Small failures.
Like when I fell on the bike and broke my arm, it's like I just
you got
riding a lot.
Is there any other things that kind of like are very potent to you that kind of really added to the way you feel? Is why do you kind of second guess yourself?
I don't know. It's just like something with me. Like I always think I can do better at something. I don't like how it came out. I should have did better. I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know if it's because maybe it's growing up joking around and making fun and joking and busting on each other. Maybe that's why I'm feeling like that.
So you kind of think like self-esteem? Because that kind of sounds like self-esteem a little bit.
It could be it.
Okay.
That could be it.
Okay. That could definitely add to it as well. Kind of look at your self-image and kind of question yourself as far as, did I do good enough? Did I put my best foot forward? Okay. And thank you for really, talking with me. It seems like it's taking a lot for you to think, so I hate for you to be, so on the spot. But this is, this is the point of it, to kind of give us some deep thought. So, after, speaking with you and putting things in perspective, and I'll let you look down at this, is how can we create a new belief and basically looking at the evidence that kind of goes against your core belief, it seems like you have.
What I've been trying to do lately is try to like not think negative and look at the good side. Look at what I got done and look what I did.
Wow.
Or like just look at the good side. Like I mean, don't look at the bad side of things. I just try to look at the good side of it.
Like look at the positive. So going against your core belief, where you said you kind of disqualify the positive. Now you're kind of focusing on that and saying, you know what, I'm going to say, you know what, even though
when I put my all into something, I feel as though I don't like it. I don't like it. Ain't come out how I wanted it to. I might not feel good about it. I just start thinking like, oh well, at least I did it. Like I finished it. I did it.
And you're right.
So I just started trying to think about the positive with it. Like.
And it sounds like you just created a new belief without actually having to go through this outline. But your new belief is saying, you know what? Yeah. Even though I tried, that's what matters. I tried. So I am confident. I tried will be your new belief. But just to highlight the exercise, basically, without you having to recreate your own new belief on your own, this basically says you have more positives than negative. You only came up with 3 negative things that kind of add to your incompetence.
Right.
But there's so many highlights and so many positives that can kind of, you can tell in on and think about when you are discrediting the positives. So you know what? I did graduate high school. I do get a lot of compliments. I am creative. I do provide financial stability to many family members. I am a team player. And I hope that kind of helps you.
Yeah, I didn't think to look at it like that.
Yeah, kind of put things in perspective for you. You know what I mean? Sorry if I keep saying I'm just a little nervous, but how do you think this intervention can apply to you in your own life? You kind of tapped into it a couple of seconds ago, saying that you'll kind of think about those positives when you are trying, putting your best foot forward.
Well, for now, after seeing this, it opened my eyes to show me I do have a lot more positives than negatives. So I'm gonna start thinking positive for the most part.
Most definitely, which is great. Yeah. Okay. And how will you use this intervention? So if you're ever in a situation where you are put to kind of, I guess, compete, or you have to like do an exercise at work or whatever it is, and that negative thinking kind of gets the tail end, how do you think this exercise could play? Do you see yourself using this and not even really writing it down, kind of?
I can see myself using that, because when I started thinking negative, I'm gonna start thinking like, all right, well, at least I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. I'm doing it. Wherever it is that I'm thinking that, all right, at least I'm getting it done. All right, let me just try my best, put my best to it. If it come out good, all right, at least I'm doing it. Right. I'm just not gonna give up.
You're not gonna. There we go. Right. That's so great. Thank you so much. It looks like I've covered all my all of my elements for our discussion for today. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I have no questions.
I really thank you for sitting here with me.
Thank you, because you opened my eyes up to a few things I didn't look at. I want to say thank you.
No problem. Anytime. Hope I can see you again.
Yeah.
I like your
thank you. Thank you, and go Eagles.
Hey, yeah. All right. Thank you, and I hope to see you again.
All right, thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye.